Okay, well, hello. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's really hot outside, but aside from that,
Yeah.
I'm good. But yeah, trying to hold on for finals.
Well, I'm Rachel,
Hi.
and our meeting today is going to be about a half hour.
Okay.
And do you prefer going by your first name or your full name?
I prefer Lupe.
Okay, excellent. So, Lupe, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm a third year student at Chico State. I'm a dietetics major. I'll be graduating in the next 3 semesters. And I don't know, like I'm from Southern California, which is like 8 hours away. Well, my city's 8 hours away. But yeah, and I'm just here to talk about like eating out less often because, especially recently, just because I feel like we have finals coming up and all these like papers and assignments and stuff. I just feel like I don't have time to like make something for me to eat, like a actual meal. Um, and when I do have time, I'd honestly just rather sleep because I'm like sleep deprived too. So it's like sleep or like make food. And so sleep always kind of wins. So. And then I just end up going to like buy something at like fast food or whatever, just because it's fast food and it's ready. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
So you seem like with your school and with your schedule right now coming into finals and in that major, you seem like you have kind of a time crunch on your hands. It might be stressful.
Yeah, definitely. Just yesterday, I was debating on whether to go out to eat again or not. Yeah, it's just hard right now with finals because of these other things that I have to do. So
you have a lot of things demanding your time at the moment.
Yeah, and aside from that, I have like my internship, and then I have a part of a sorority, so I'm the treasurer for that, and so that takes up a lot of my time too. So it's just like stuff on top of stuff. Yeah.
You have so much stuff going on right now.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just really trying to eat healthier just because at some point I was eating healthy. And then come like now the end of the semester, just kind of like I stopped making my own food and started to go out to eat with friends, whether it's with friends or by myself. Like I've started to eat more, like out more. But I really do want to get back into making my own food and cooking that and stuff like that. So.
Okay, so you had a routine you were pretty happy with, but then college and the sorority and everything, your internship kind of took away those healthy habits for a bit. Maybe made you feel less able to keep up what you had going on.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit more about like what those habits were that you really liked?
Well, I would wake up in time, like I would have enough time to like get ready, but also I would also have time to eat breakfast, which would like most likely consist of like yogurt with fruit and like granola with a side of toast with like almond butter, sometimes coffee, sometimes not. It's just depended on what I wanted that day. And then I would come home and like I said, I would cook my food, which would be something that came with chicken. That required chicken just because I'm not a really big meat person, so chicken is like my go-to protein and stuff like that. But anything with chicken really, and I would cook that. And then I would eat snacks just because I'm not really it's either I eat lunch or dinner just because I don't get hungry that often, so I didn't need, I guess you could say, to eat a third meal. So I would just eat like small snacks like, I don't know, nuts or like carrots with hummus or something like that. And then, well, now it's just kind of like I rather sleep in the morning, so I don't breakfast until I get back home. Then I'll eat like my first actual meal, which is most likely fast food, or I'll have like breakfast for lunch, which is kind of yeah. So it's just kind of messed up.
So it sounds like you're eating out a lot and you're also struggling to find the time for a meal too, just to eat throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I guess I want to ask what your main goals are for this meeting today. What would you like to know more about?
I would like to know, like, if you have any ideas of how I can make time, or how I can, basically make time to actually, like, sit down and eat and not feel like I'm in a rush all the time. And also, like, ways to cut down on my eating out consumption, just because it's been a lot lately. So, just that.
All right. So it sounds like you want to eat out less and also have more time to prepare meals and eat them.
Yeah, and also, I wanted to be able to, like, incorporate, I guess, healthier alternatives to those meals, like maybe not healthier alternatives, but like maybe vegetables, because I used to do that before, and now I stopped as well. I used to eat vegetables like every day if I could. So yeah, incorporate that into it, just because now I'm kind of bored of what I used to do, just because I would do it like every day or like every week or whatever, and it's just like, okay, I need like different ways to.
Yeah, variety is important. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're interested, I have a chart and it has some ideas on how to eat out less, maybe some time management ideas, and maybe if you'd like, you could look at this and just see if any of these appeal to you, or if maybe there's something else that you'd rather focus on.
Yeah, actually, the one where it says learn to make crock pot meals, I've always wanted to get one, but I just never know which one, because there's just so many out in the market. I'm just like, I don't know which one to choose. So I've never gotten one, but I really am looking to get one. But I just need to know more about that.
So you're interested in learning more about crock pots and maybe feeling a little intimidated right now about them, but open to learning about them, it sounds like.
Also, maybe make larger meals so you have leftovers, like in bigger amounts. Is that what you?
Yeah, absolutely. So that could go along with the crock pot. You could make a large meal in the crock pot and then have some leftovers. Yeah. Okay. So would you feel comfortable making that the focus of this meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Excellent. So what do you think would be the benefits of eating out less?
I think I would feel better, just like energy wise, I guess you can say, just because I've noticed that when I eat fast food or like unhealthy foods, I guess you can say, I feel like groggy and like I feel lazy and I don't feel like doing anything. Like sometimes I don't even feel like going to class. So it's just like, especially now at the end of the semester, and on top of that, like eating fast food, and that's not that great for you. Like it just makes me, I don't feel like I have enough energy to get the things that I want to do. Like I don't have the energy to get them done because I don't feel good. So I think it would definitely give me more energy and make me feel better.
Yeah. So you're looking for something that will give your energy a boost.
Yeah, definitely, because I need it right now. I need a lot of it. So yeah. What else? I think aside from that, it would make me feel more. I don't know if confident is the right word, but kind of like with like body acceptance, I guess you could say, just because I did go through a phase before where I did eat as healthy as I could, and I lost like all this weight and stuff like that, which was great. But then like I just kind of like went off, I guess you could say, and then I started gaining all the way back. So now I think about it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm eating a lot of fast food. Like maybe I should, because it might make me gain weight, which is what I do. So I feel like if I ate healthier foods, like not necessarily make me lose weight, but like feel better about myself. I'm like, okay,
So you feel like eating out is kind of making you feel worried about weight gain.
Yeah.
And you think that eating at home would help ease those fears a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you eat out, what are some of the emotions that come up? Do you feel like worried about gaining weight and things like that?
A bit, not as before it would be worse, but now I've gotten kind of like, okay, like I'm more eased about it a little bit, but it's still there. So it's not as bad, but it's still there. So, yeah, I kind of worry about it, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't have anything else. Like, I don't have time to make anything else. So,
Right.
Just go with that. At least I'm eating something. So,
Right.
yeah.
So eating out has been an option of at least a way that you can eat,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe not stressful, but a solution to, your time problem. Yeah. So how do you think your life would change if you didn't eat out as much?
I don't know. Well, like I mentioned before, I think I would feel better. I would be able to get like the things done that I wanted to do and not feel lazy, I guess. Well, not lazy, but like I don't know, if heavy is the right word, but like just like I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, like I think I can get a lot more things done and accomplished, and overall, I think it would just make me feel a lot better about myself.
So you feel more productive and
Mm-hmm.
positive about what you'd accomplish.
Yeah.
Maybe less anxious about eating out. And
Yeah.
It seems like it's kind of weighing you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of already talked about this, how it's not working for you, but can you give me like specific examples of when you felt that eating out isn't working for you?
Like working for me as, I don't know, can you explain?
Sure. Yeah. So,
or like an example.
Yeah. So is there a time when you were eating out and you thought, I don't want to do this anymore?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I kind of think of that whenever I do eat out. It's just, like I said, it's just like, it's still there. Like it's on the back of my mind. Like, okay, probably shouldn't do this anymore. Just because also it's like, when it like adds up, all the times that I've eaten out, it adds up to a lot of money. So it's just like, okay, maybe I should stop just because it does, it's like it starts adding up and stuff like that. But also like, I think about it like, okay, maybe I should just, make time and like prepare food. But then the day comes and then it's like, well, I don't have time. So then I end up going back to eating, like going out to eat, to buy something. Yeah, so it's there. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to like control it, I guess you can say.
Yeah. So money can become an issue.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like with eating out.
Yeah.
It can definitely add up, and it also sounds like it's so hard with all of the demands on your time to justify using your rare free time to prepare meals. So, do you think that there are any fast meals that you could make, or can you think of anything that would be quick that you would be able to prepare?
I think my go-to meal, I guess you can say that I make sometimes, it's like the basics, like chicken with brown rice and black beans.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of just want to do something different, just because I've eaten that like a lot. So now it's kind of like maybe I want just something different.
Right, that variety.
Yeah, so that I'm not like eating it. I'm like, okay, like this is kind of the same. It's like boring kind of thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I want be able to do something like you said, quick, or actually maybe not quick, just because. I mean, the semester's almost over, but I do still want to continue like eating healthier over the summer, and over the summer I'll have like a lot more time to do things like eat healthier and stuff like that. So maybe like quick meals, but if they're not quick, I'm fine with that too.
Right.
But most importantly, I want variety, but it has to have chicken in it because I can't do any other things. So chicken is like.
So chicken is a pretty firm requirement.
It's like chicken and avocado.
Chicken and avocados. Yes. So you're telling me that you're approaching a time in your schedule that's going to be a lot more open, and maybe it's a good time to start experimenting with some fun variety foods that contain your old favorites.
But also I still want like I want quick ones for until the semester ends.
Right.
But then after that, like if it requires more time, then I'm up for it.
Okay.
And I'm usually not a picky eater. It's just I really like chicken. I really like avocados. So yeah.
So maybe we can look at some quick ways to prepare chicken dishes in the crock pot, maybe with some avocado for during the semester, and then we can branch out a little bit in the summertime.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that sounds good.
So, just in a summary of what we've talked about so far, you're a busy student, you're very involved, your time is pretty valuable, and you're coming to the end of your semester. So, you're looking for something that's quick, tasty, has some variety in it, definitely includes chicken and avocado, and you're interested in some crock pot recipes as well.
Yes.
Is there anything that I've missed?
No, I think you got everything.
All right. And on a scale from 0 to 10, with 10 being completely ready right now, how ready do you feel to make some of these changes?
I think I'm like at a 10.
At a 10?
Yeah, just because I've hit that point where it's like, okay, I really need to stop eating out, and I want to make that change like as soon as I can, just because I think it's taking a toll on my body, and so it's just like, okay, I need to stop. So, and I really want to start making my own food again.
So you kind of just told me right now just why you chose that number is because you're ready to feel good and to try a different solution to something you don't feel is working. So the question now is, what will you do to make this change?
First, I think I need to first look into recipes that I can make with the crock pot and chicken, and then possibly make like a shopping list with those ingredients and go out and buy those so that I have them and am able to like actually make the recipe and try it out. I think also because of my timing, like my busy schedule and stuff like that, I think I need to like set a time aside where it's just like, okay, this time is just for cooking and just for like prepping my meals and stuff like that. Which I think it might be a bit troublesome, but I think if I manage my time right, I think I'll be able to set like an hour or something to like cook whatever I want to cook that day.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it looks like you're kind of trying to find a day to start with that's kind of your meal prepping day.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have any idea of what day that might be? Like, what would be a good day for that?
I think definitely if I want, because I want to make larger meals to not have leftovers. And I think it would have to be during the weekend, just because during the weekdays, like it's just hectic and have all these things. So I think either a Saturday or a Sunday would work best for me. Just because I have more free time then to like go out if I need to like go buy the stuff and come home and prepare it. I think would be either Saturday or Sunday.
So you think a weekend day is your free day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it sounds like your ideas so far are to find a crock pot to use and use a weekend day to prep some large meals so you can have them throughout the week.
Yeah.
And do you have any other ideas?
As to like
just for any kind of eating out less or anything more to do with your crock pot goals?
Well, I don't really, like I said, I don't really know any recipes for the crock pot. So I was wondering, like, have you used one before? Or
oh yeah, absolutely,
yeah,
for sure. If you're interested, I do have some crock pot ideas that other clients use because crock pots are pretty popular.
Yeah.
So would you like to hear about those?
Yes.
So I think probably a good place to start, since you don't know a lot about crock pots, might be to borrow a friend's who already has one.
Okay.
They can tell you how to work it a little bit easier, and they've used it before. Some clients will actually find crock pots even at thrift stores or online for low prices.
Yeah.
And then another great reference is Pinterest and allrecipes.com and websites that have crockpot recipes or discount cookbooks at Barnes & Noble or thrift stores, places like that, because that way you can kind of experiment without a lot of cost on if you like crockpots.
Yeah.
And I tend to see the best success for clients when they pick a meal that cooks all day long, cooks for about 8 hours, because then they can put it in the morning, and then they can have the rest of their day to kind of do the other things that they need to do. So, do any of those sound like they appeal to you?
Yeah, I think I am, I do have Pinterest. I've never used it to look for food recipes, but I think I can definitely do that. So I think I can go into Pinterest and look into crock-pot recipes and stuff like that. And I do have a couple of friends who have a crock-pot, so I think your idea of borrowing it from them and asking them questions about it, I think I can do that too. So
okay,
yeah,
great. So it sounds like you might want to be interested in borrowing the crock pot and looking at Pinterest for some free recipes.
Yeah.
And at this point, I was wondering if you'd be interested in an experiment just to try out this new plan and see if it works for you. Is that something you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what kind of a goal would you like to have in mind just for trying this behavior out? Would you like to maybe try it for 1 week or 2?
I think right now, well, because the semester is almost over, I think I'm going to try it over the next remaining weeks in the semester. Or maybe the next week or something, or this weekend, maybe I can try it out and see how that was. If I'm able to actually put that time aside that I said that I was, and see if that works out for me. And if it does, I think I would definitely continue to do that. And like I said, it would probably be a Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I think I can try it out.
Okay, so this weekend, we'll go ahead and have you try out cooking in a crock pot for the first time.
Yeah.
And cooking something with chicken and avocado and having a big amount for the week. And I'll just encourage you as you go about this goal to kind of be mindful of how it feels, if it feels like it's something you could do all the time, if it feels convenient, just, any ideas you might have for tweaking it a little bit to fit your lifestyle the best.
Okay.
And do you have any more questions for me?
Right now, I don't think so.
Okay, well, we'll meet again in about 2 weeks, and you can tell me how your goal went.
Okay.
All right, thank you.